An event rarely arrives all at once from nowhere like a cartoon piano from the clouds. Much more often it enters by gradient. The field shifts before the visible act finalizes the shift into something easily reportable. Don't change it, we change it. Some changes, so let's change it. Changes, faces do not yet confess what is coming, but they stop sitting right on the sky. Objects begin mattering differently. Distance acquires intention. The room which a moment ago held one pattern of possible actions now holds another. The organism can often feel that before it can state it. That is what this file is about. The room tilts first means that the environment itself may register the event and they patch of the overtext. Not because walls think it's discussion, but because human beings are live-making creatures. We generate pressures around us. Will the chain so somebody coming to punch, changes around. Somebody preparing to strike, changes around. Somebody deciding to run. With a chain so was all saying to change it somebody quite probably to right. Change it somebody quite to right. Somebody quite By then, of course, much has already happened. A room is not empty space with furniture in it. A room is an arrangement of bodies, signals, distances, expectations, permissions, tensions, habits, and probabilities. Systematic. Therefore, it can change before any one act becomes fully legible. To say the room tilts first is to say that the field of relation itself often begins in non-big event before the event has found its most visible vehicle. This matters Because people trained only to trust explicit incidents will miss the early warning and then later claim the thing came out of nowhere. It did not. It came through the rain. It entered by a god and announced itself by draft. Brochure. Because modern consciousness likes plain objects better than distributed changes. Ignores self-respect to mindless spin or listen to an incident crude event to satisfy the courtroom. If explicit can register this. Not perfectly, not always, but often enough to matter. One walks into a house and knows before anyone speaks that something is wrong. One enters a classroom and feels the resistance already waiting. At a dinner table and recognizes that the joke energy is covering a fracture. One steps into a shop and understands immediately that the machine is not the only thing under stress. One hears the birds stopped outside and though nothing visible has yet appeared, the land has already changed its mind about being a casual. This is how the road tells. It says it's the distributor. Permission. It begins leading toward another possibility. Tilt is a useful word because it enlarges direction and change before collapse. A thing needs not fall all the way over to become dangerous. The room need not explode to have already begun delivering information. Tilt is bringing its geometry. It is the shift by which ordinary balance begins to iterate to another order. Often, if one is waiting only for the crash, one will miss the whole lesson in the lead. And people do miss it repeatedly because acknowledging tilt is expected. Why expensive? Because if the room has tilted, then one may have to move. The visible justification fully arrives. One may have to go quiet, reposition, leave, interrupt, to no stop smiling, stop smiling, stop talking, short of this instead of a price. bring normality. That sentence should stay. Should stay. Family dinner keeps passing dishes. Nothing explicit has happened. Confident, but the feel is changed. Someone is no longer in good faith. Someone has moved from exchange to positioning. Someone has begun measuring rather than meeting. The ergo's technical distance becomes active. The room, in the deep sense, is no longer what it was! Many people feel this and then betray themselves by overriding it. They call it imagination, moodiness, oversensitivity, drama, projection. Sometimes that self-correction is appropriated. Human beings can misread. Well, the opposite mistake is rampant, a nearly automatic demotion of fear. Registration with a ring cannot be immediately produced. Card ring, creating evidence. This makes a person lead to the truth of the realm. And lateness, as the earlier files have already made plain, is often the event's best friend. The organism is built to redistribute and cues. That is not all it is built to do, but it is one of its oldest talents. Before modern life trained people to live inside screens, schedules and explicit statements, much of survival depended on reading the field, weather in the air, temper in the herd, fear in the horse, sickness in the house, danger in the quiet, bad intent in the gate, wrongness in the eye. this way. The file aligns with case file 0-6. The body may begin moving before permission, because the room has already tilted before the self has found a neat description. One shifts in the chair, one stops offering certain openings, one checks the door, one changes where one stands, one lets the conversation die rather than free against. One gathers the child, one puts the tool down, one leaves earlier than planned. These are not always dramatic actions. Sometimes they are small acts of fidelity to a field that has ceased being level. A person who ignores all tilt until impact arrives will call himself rational right up until the bruise blooms. There is another angle here too. The one till first applies, not only the danger but to truth. A room can tilt a revelation before anyone says the thing aloud. One can feel confession approaching. One can sense the lie exhausting itself. One can detect that the group is ready to hear what a minute ago it would have punished. The field shifts in both directions. Readiness has atmosphere. Resistance has atmosphere. Collapse has atmosphere. Grace has atmosphere. A good teacher knows this. A good musician knows it. A good preacher, craftsman, lover, pastor, tender, barricade, bartender, nurse. A grandmother knows it. The room is not your folks already speak. The room is already speaking in another register. That matters enormously for language worth. If the room has already tilted, then the right line is not just any true line, it is the line. Think for the present angle. Too early, ain't got the grace. Too late, and it merely reports what the room has already suffered through. The line must meet the tilt. This is where timing, sound, and field reading braid together again. The true operator is not merely hearing words. He is hearing the room around the words. He is not merely seeing bodies. He is seeing the geometry binding them. He is not merely waiting for the incident. He is feeling the lane that makes the incident likely. So let the file say it cleanly. The incident is often only the visible confession of a room that changed its balance earlier. That is why one must train, not merely for obvious acts, but for environmental disturbance. The question is not only what happened, Sometimes the better first question is, when did the room stop being level? That question reaches farther upstream. It moves attention to the field where prevention, repositioning, or early recognition are still opposite. It is a better question because it does not flatter the incidents of the only real thing. It honors the quieter truth that environments are to tell on events before events declare themselves. The old people knew this. They might not have used the word geometry, but they knew when a board's conversation went wrong. They knew when something changed. They knew when weather stopped being weather. They knew when a lamp covered deep. They knew when church got tense before any kind of youth the split. They knew when the dogs were not barking the usual way. They knew when a man came in carrying tomorrow's trouble in tonight's shoulders. That was not irrationality. That was field literacy. And very little field literacy. They can theorize a catastrophe after it lands, but they are poor at reading the lane that preceded it. This file is an attempt to restore some honor to that earlier faculty. Not as magic, not as melodrama, a disciplined attention to environmental disturbance. And that brings the matter home. The room tilts, first, because reality is often courteous enough to announce itself in distributed form before it commits to spectacle.